Yeah, very much regards to you watching me out there. My name is Fando Azike. Today I'll be talking on the subject titled Why You Must Vote During Elections. Very, very important. However, if today is your very first time of seeing my teachings, please consider to subscribe. When you subscribe, you will gain more of practical political education that are not taught in the classroom. In extension, personal and leadership development. Do not forget to click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new content, you can always get notified. Your comment and like will also be appreciated. Please share to your friends without wasting much of our time. You must remember bad leadership, bad government comes into existence simply because of one crime committed by good citizens. They do not vote, they do not participate in the selection of leadership in the country. This singular crime committed, the implication is that the leadership of the country will be ruled or governed by inferior set of people, which is very, very painful. You must also remember that the reason why the government exists is to make you happy. But because of the crime of these good people, the government aims an objective is no longer trusted. So you will also remember that one of the function or fundamental responsibility of the government is to make decisions and implement decisions on your behalf. These decisions and responsibilities a government is required to carry out determines who you become. Your potentials, your dreams, your aspirations can only come true if you have a better government. When you fail to participate, the inferior people can always make laws that will be at odds with your dreams and aspirations. And because you happen not to vote, you have lost the right to complain. Politics is a necessary evil. You must participate in the government. You must participate in the selection process of your leadership of your country. If really, really you love your family, if really, really you love yourself, if really, really you love your generation, you must participate in selection of the leadership of your immediate country, state, anywhere, because they determine what your children will study in school. They determine your health. They determine everything about you. So when you neglect such a fundamental obligation, it has a colossal effect on you and your generation. So one of the reasons you must vote in an election is that the nation's political foundation are built during election. When you begin to vote during elections, participating during election, you are joining hands to build the nation in the right direction. Because being a good citizen, it will afford you the opportunity to vote for good citizens. These good citizens will make laws, will implement laws that will reflect the wishes and aspirations of the people. And when they make these laws, when they implement these laws, you in turn will achieve your dreams and aspiration, and the society will become a better place. Because the essence of the society, the essence of the government is to promote the greatest happiness of the greatest number. But when you fail to participate, the inferiors will occupy the seat of government, and the government will no longer be of the interest of the masses, rather the interest of a few minorities. The future and the generation, the family interest, everything is determined by the policies and the actions of the government. Very, very important. When you vote, you join in the nation building. Another reason you must vote during election. Election and voting are agents of change. When the government is not performing very, very well during election, is the only ample opportunity for you to vote a credible opposition to liberate yourself from the chains and the manacles of this bad leadership. It is very, very important. They are agents of change. Voting during election. Another fundamental reason why you must vote. Voting during election affords you the opportunity to question the government and for clarification. Government will educate you on the policies that you fail to understand, and that will enable you to make an informed decision. But when you refuse to ask questions, to get some clarification, that will enable the inferior leadership to emerge and thereby make policies that will affect you your family, and your generation. If you really you want a better society, if you really want a society that is better, you must participate. Another reason you must vote. Voting is a power enshrined, a fundamental power and right of you to exercise. People fought for these rights for you to exercise it. But when you fail to exercise this right that they fought for, your own case is not different from the crime committed by these good citizens. So voting is a right, is a power. When you vote, you make a direct input in the formation of the policies and decisions that will reflect your interest. Very important. Another essence or reasons why you must vote. During election, voting is the only way we activate the democratic process. Most time, these few minorities, this bad leadership can change the system. They can make the system very complex. But during election, all democratic abnormalities will be corrected. But when you fail not to participate, it will afford them the opportunities to continue to enjoy the system and continue to make laws that will keep you and your family in captivity. Voting is a fundamental human right. It's your right. Make use of your right to build a better society. When you fail to rule, when you fail to vote, you have denied yourself the right to complain. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. The beauty of democracy is the people, is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Vote is an instrument of change. It's an instrument to build the nation's foundation. Voting is very powerful. When you fail to vote, you have already put bad leadership in place. Above all, you must be a good citizen to have a good government. Voting makes you a good citizen. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe, share to friends. Thank you very much. Bye for now.